The beginning of the freedom struggle. The story of the freedom struggle. The beginning. The revolt of 1857 had failed, but it brought about a change in the British. Western education was introduced through numerous colleges and universities that were opened. The introduction of education brought about a change in the social and religious ideas in the people. Great reformers like Rajaram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Sir Syed Ahmad, Dayanand Saraswati, and Swami Vivekananda propagated movements aimed at ending social inequalities and promoting education. They were against child marriage, sati, and casteism. People were very united in the cause for freedom. Newspapers published in regional languages encouraged and developed nationalist feelings amongst the people. Poets composed patriotic songs to bring people of all societies to unite. The Indian National Congress was formed in 1885 under the guidance of A.O. Hume. This marked the beginning of an organized political movement against the British. The aim of the organization was to make the British agree to certain demands. The demands were that Indians be included in the administration, more jobs for Indians, economic reforms to improve the country. This was the moderate phase of the Congress. Leaders like Dadabhai Nauroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and Surendranath Banerjee, among others, who believed that the British would agree their demands because they believed the British had high regard and sense of justice. However, younger leaders felt that the Britons would not listen to their demands. They formed an extremist group of the INC in 1905. Leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Bipin Chandra Pal wanted immediate action and wanted the involvement of the common people. Tilak started a newspaper called Kesari, in which he criticized the British. Bal Gangadhar Tilak gave the immemorable slogan, which means freedom is my birthright and I shall have it. The British were feeling increasingly insecure with ever-glowing feeling of nationalism and the nationalistic movement. They began to try and crush it. Bengal was the center of all revolutionary activities. The British decided to divide Bengal into two parts in 1905. East Bengal was to be for the Muslims and West Bengal for the Hindus. Lord Curzon, the Viceroy of India, believed that this policy of divide and rule would make administration easy. But the Indians understood the reasons for this plan being the division of the Indian people. Thousands of people came out to protest against this action. They marched on the street singing Vande Mataram. On October 16, 1905, the day of partition, Rabindranath Tagore declared this day as Raksha Bandhan Day, symbolizing brotherhood. The Congress opposed the partition by boycotting British goods. British-made goods were burned and people encouraged to buy Indian-made or Swadeshi goods. This was known as the Swadeshi movement. This movement gave rise to the establishment of Indian industries and gave employments to Indians. Though the British reunited Bengal, they had created a division between the Hindus and Muslims. In 1906, the Muslim League was formed in Dhaka. In 1914, the First World War broke out and the British asked the Indians to help them in the war. Indian industries provided war funds while the soldiers fought bravely along with the British. When the war ended in 1919, the British did not keep their promise of reforms and freedom. Instead, they imposed heavy taxes on the people. It was around this time one man began to take center stage in the freedom struggle. He had already understood the deceitful nature of the British. It was around this time that Mahatma Gandhi joined the freedom struggle. We shall learn more about Gandhiji in our next lesson.